From Lagos, the nation's commercial capital, this is the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reported tonight,
Ijoma Oyato.
Hello and welcome. Tonight, the President gives assurances to parents of the girls abducted by Boko Haram that everything possible will be done to secure their release. Tomorrow marks 100 days in captivity for the Chibok girls as campaigners mount pressure on the federal government to step up efforts. Impeached Speaker of Ebonyi Assembly insists he remains the Speaker, but his colleagues say no way. And United States and several other European countries suspend flights to Tel Aviv owing to risk from Gaza rockets.
And on business news tonight, interest rate remains unchanged at 12% for the 17th time.
On sports news, Team Nigeria storms Glasgow, Scotland as the countdown to the 2014 Commonwealth Games hits its 24-hour mark.
I'm Linda Kibian from Abuja. New electricity companies oppose order by regulatory body to remove fixed charges in billing of customers.
Hope is being rekindled in the hearts of the parents of the Chibok girls as the President today confirmed that everything possible is being done to secure their release. He met for the first time the families of the missing students at the presidential villa in Abuja today. Our State House correspondent Chukuma Onekusi reports that the governors of Borno and Bauchi states were also in attendance. More than 150 people attended the meeting called by the President.
It is said to be an opportunity the President has been waiting for, to meet with the parents of the Chibok girls. The meeting finally came and the President sat with them here for over 4 hours. Some of them could be seen sobbing, yet to grapple with the circumstances they found themselves in an effort to train their children and have them lead a good life offered by qualitative education. The President took time out of the hours of meeting to sympathize with the girls, the parents and the members of the Chibok community present, with the assurance that their daughters still in the camp of their abductors will soon be set free.
Statements were made by all the categories of representatives and they spoke their minds. They conveyed their feelings to Mr. President, and the girls who were involved and who managed to escape also gave an account of what they went through. Some of the girls who escaped on the road and some of the girls who said they escaped from Sambisa Forest. Mr. President reassured them of the federal government's determination and his personal determination to ensure that the girls that are still in captivity are brought out alive. He made it clear that that is the main objective of the government.
The next assurances were what will happen to the girls' education after the battle has been won, the rebuilding of the Chibok community and the Chibok schools.
Mr. President further assured them that after the battle has been won and the girls are safely back home, he, together with the parents and the state government, will focus thereafter on development, on building Chibok, on rebuilding what the terrorists have tried to destroy, and ensuring that every child, either from Chibok or any other part of the country, has the opportunity to realize his or her dream to the fullest.
The parents and even the girls were barred from talking to the press, believing the President's promise that their education will never be truncated, and the optimism shared by the president and all Nigerians that evil will never prevail over good. Chukwuma Onwekusi, Channels Television News.
And while the president was meeting with the families today, the daily sit-out by the Bring Back Our Girls campaigners at the Unity Fountain in Abuja was on, with members continuing to mount pressure on the federal government to do more. They are worried that the girls have remained in captivity for almost 100 days without enough knowledge regarding their welfare. Well, one of the members of the Bring Back Our Girls campaign joins us from Abuja. She'll be speaking with Linda Akigbe. Hi, Linda.
Hello, Ijoma, and welcome to the nation's capital. I'm now being joined on the news at 10 by one of the leading figures in the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, Buki Shonibari. Buki, thanks for joining us on the news at 10.
Thank you, Linda.
Now that President Goodluck Jonathan has met with the parents of the abducted girls, will there be a new game plan?
No, there won't be a new game plan. We are a single issue group. When we started out, we phased out our advocacy. We started with the awareness creation, which we have done extensively and successfully. And then the second phase for us is the understanding of our message and the compelling of the right kind of action that will bring back our girls before we move to the phase 3 where we see the result. Unfortunately, we are still at that phase 2 because our girls are not yet back. So are we going to change plans? No, we remain a single issue group, and we will keep demanding that they bring back our girls now and alive.
Your group is perceived to be hostile to the federal government. Are you against the president?
No, we're not against the president. We are a civil, citizens-driven group. We have core values, and hostility is definitely not one of our core values. We need to understand that there is a difference between demanding accountability and being hostile. We've tried as much as possible to be civil. We've tried as much as possible to be peaceful. We have not attacked the office of the president. We respect his office very much, and we will not in any way abuse that office. We keep demanding that they put everything together in order to bring back our girls.
Now, it's been alleged that your group is getting financial support from foreign organizations. How correct is this?
If there's any support we've gotten from all over the world, including the international community, it is their empathy. For me, that is even much more than financial reward. Have we gotten financial reward or some form of financial support? No. But we have gotten something that is much more than money. Nigerians need to get to that point where indeed they can realize that there are people who care enough to come out, and they don't have to be blood related to the people in Chibok for us to feel empathetic towards their cause.
Now, some people have argued that your protest should be channeled towards Boko Haram. Is this an option?
It's never an option. For us, if we take our protest to Boko Haram, it means we are communicating indirectly that we have lost confidence in the federal government's ability to be able to bring back our girls. It also means that we have abdicated our responsibility and the responsibility of the federal government to Boko Haram. When we were voting, we never voted for Boko Haram. We will not dignify them by protesting to them. If a thief comes to your house, you will not go after the thief. You will go to the relevant authorities that you have given the power and the authority for them to be able to bring back our girls. I also need to make this point clear. Section 14, subsection 2 is clear in saying that the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary purpose of the government. So when we take our protest to the government, it means that we have reposed our confidence on the government to be able to do what is needful to bring back our girls. We will not go to Boko Haram because we did not vote for them.
Now, tomorrow will make it 100 days since the girls have been in captivity. Did you imagine that these girls would stay this long in the hands of this sect?
No. April 30th was the first time that we came out. None of us thought that we would be sitting 80-something days after and we would ever think of day 100. It's been difficult for us to think that there is a day 100 that is happening in few hours' time. We never thought of it. Unfortunately, it is now the reality we have to deal with. And we will continue to demand that they bring back our girls now and alive. We will not get tired. We will keep standing for the people of Chibok until these girls return safely. We know definitely that the federal government is doing all it can. This level of insurgency is new, is not such that has been experienced by Nigeria. And we know that they are putting everything together. There is a lot of learning curves in this whole thing. We are patient enough, but we are still empathetic enough to also know that girls are suffering in some forest somewhere. They have said that they know where they are, and we are confident, we believe them, but we keep saying that each day is 24 hours of horror for those girls.
All right, thank you, Buki Shonibari, for joining us on
Thank you,
News at
Linda.
10.
Thank you.
In part 2, after the break, Osun State governorship contest heats up, with Governor Rauf Aregbesola intensifying his campaigns. That's in a moment. Stay with us.